This is the time an anti-abortion militant shot up a Planned Parenthood in Colorado. So this took place on November 27th, 2015 at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs, Colorado. On that day, a man armed with an SKS rifle opened fire on the clinic from the outside, hitting several people. He then moved inside and kept shooting. As the gunman entered, Planned Parenthood employees rushed people to a secure room in the back of the facility. He then barricaded himself in the lobby. Police arrived on the scene, but were fired on by the militant as they approached the building. A standoff then occurred that lasted 5 hours. During the course of the standoff, police exchanged gunfire with the militant several times. Eventually, a SWAT team brought in an armored vehicle. It crashed through the front entrance of the clinic, and police were able to rescue some of the people trapped inside. The use of the armored vehicle also resulted in the militant surrendering, ending the long standoff. He was identified as 57-year-old Robert Louis Deere Jr. Police also discovered several propane tanks near Deere's vehicle, which he had intended to shoot to cause an explosion. Two civilians and a police officer were killed in the attack. The policeman was identified as Garrett Swayze, while the civilians were identified as Keir Stewart and Jennifer Markovsky. It is said that Stewart ran inside the clinic to warn others after being shot himself. Four civilians and five police officers were injured as well. Deere's motivation for carrying out the attack was anti-abortion sentiment. During court proceedings, he described himself as, quote, a warrior for the babies. People who knew him claimed he had expressed support for other anti-abortion militants and also expressed support for the Army of God, an anti-abortion militant group. Deere was most likely partially motivated by a scandal involving Planned Parenthood that occurred that same year. An anti-abortion group released secretly recorded videos of meetings with Planned Parenthood officials where they discussed how the organization provides fetal tissue to researchers. This resulted in a nationwide resurgence of the abortion debate. Deere was quoted as referencing this during his interrogation. Deere was charged at both the state and federal level, but at multiple points during the legal proceedings, he was ruled as incompetent to stand trial. Despite this, prosecutors continued to try and proceed, and he was kept in federal custody the entire time. On November 22, 2025, Robert Deere died at MCFP Springfield, ultimately never standing trial. His death came 5 days prior to the 10th anniversary of the attack. If you found this interesting, follow for more stories of America's underground.